Good morning. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Thanks for joining us here for our pocket-sized newscast. Wake up, Charlotte, to go. I'm Ben Thompson.
And I'm Ruby Durham. Let's send it straight over to Larry Sprinkle for a check on the forecast because it is cold outside.
Definitely a cold morning, but hopefully this view kind of warms you up. That's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Bar Harbor. Sun rising on the Atlantic Ocean here on Earth Day. It was a cold start in the morning. We dropped to 32 degrees this morning, a brand new record low for the date. And tomorrow morning, we could do it once again. Record low tomorrow is 35. We could easily make it about 32. Today, really chilly out there this morning. 11 a.m. at 52 degrees, right in the middle of the afternoon. Low 60s. We should be in the low to mid 70s. In the mountains today, check it out. Banner Elk gets about 44, 47 over Jefferson, across areas from Lenore all the way to Maiden, Taylorsville, Hickory, and Morganton. It'll be in the upper 50s to low 60s. For the Charlotte metro area, really chilly. 60 at Statesville, about 63 at Albemarle. Over Shelby, Cleveland County, about the same. Anywhere from Rock Hill to Rockingham and every point in between, only in the low to mid 60s. Another cold night ahead tonight. 29 the low at Boone. It'll be in the upper 30s to low 40s here. Check out that 7-day forecast. We'll hit about 63 today. Tomorrow morning, 34, 67 the high tomorrow. Rain likely on Saturday. Sunday looking okay. The next week, by the middle of the week, we're back into the low to mid 80s. So nice warm up on the way. And that's your forecast this morning.
Larry, thank you. Turning to more top stories of the day. Exciting news for North Carolinians. Governor Cooper announcing when he will most likely be able to ease some of those remaining COVID restrictions.
Good morning to you. I'm Billie Jean Shaw. Come June 1st, Governor Roy Cooper says summer could be back in North Carolina. He anticipates lifting restrictions on mass gatherings and social distancing. Now, mask mandates will still be required, especially for kids who can't get vaccinated. When it comes to adults, Governor Cooper says we could see masks gone very soon, but it really depends on people getting vaccinated. Right now, he says 2/3 of the state needs to be vaccinated before we even consider that. Right now, that number is closer to 50%.
Good morning. Today, the friends and family of a well-known restaurant owner will be at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse to try to keep the man accused of killing him behind bars. The friends of Scott Brooks want to keep Terry Connor Jr. behind bars. He has a bond hearing today, and they closed the store so they can have a lot of support down at the courthouse, urging the judge not to give the man a bond.
Overnight crowds demanding answers after a sheriff's deputy shot and killed a black man here in North Carolina. Happened in Elizabeth City out near the coast. You can see protesters gathering there late into the night. The local sheriff's department says deputies were serving a search warrant yesterday when they shot and killed Andrew Brown Jr. They say the officers involved were wearing body cameras and they are working to release that footage.
In South Carolina, a bill requiring full in-person learning is headed to the governor's desk. It will require every school district to offer face-to-face instruction 5 days a week starting Monday. Full in-person learning would also be mandatory next year. Right now, only 3 South Carolina districts are still on a hybrid schedule.
Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. There are a lot of folks without jobs right now across the Carolinas, but it's not because companies aren't hiring. It turns out there are several factors that are keeping folks from jumping back into the workforce.
Nearly half of all American small businesses are having trouble filling open jobs. Let's connect the dots. Many business leaders blamed the president's American Rescue Plan. It gives unemployment checks an extra $300 a week through September 6th. For some low-wage workers, that means they could bring home a similar amount of money per week for not working. Important to note, though, in North and South Carolina, folks have to prove they are looking for work to get those benefits. Still, other experts say it's just not that simple. Many people who may have previously worked are now needed at home. In fact, a recent survey finds more than 6 million Americans are not working because of the need for childcare. And in a pandemic, experts say some folks have legitimate health concerns about jumping back into the workforce. And that is connecting the dots.
Something else to keep in mind, economists say restaurants in particular are really struggling to fill jobs. That's because some big retailers who've really thrived during the pandemic, like Amazon, Target, Walmart, can't afford to pay people more. We've compiled a list of a lot of restaurants and local businesses that are hiring right now. In case you're interested, you can find that right now in the WCNC app. Rachel.
Thanks, Ben. Happy Earth Day, everybody. This is the largest non-religious holiday that's celebrated in the world. Millions of people try to make a change for the better on this day. It began back in the 1970s as a day of environmental preservation. Well, today is all about promoting clean living, finding sustainable options, and then practical ways that you can help our environment. There are a lot of ways that you can celebrate here in the Queen City today if you want to get involved. Ballantine, they're holding a paper shredding and recycling event. It's at the Ballantine Corporate Place. Catawba Brewing, they are handing out little baby trees. And then the Bulla Gastro Pub, they're donating $1 from every jalapeno margarita to the Marine Conservation Institute. Aveda, they're donating part of its profits today to clean water efforts. And then if you want to celebrate at home, maybe get your kids involved. There are a couple things that you can do. Plant trees or wildflowers, pick up any trash that you see, teach them all about recycling. And we've been asking you guys all morning over on Wake Up Charlotte what your favorite place on earth is. Feel free, by the way, to drop a gorgeous picture in the comments section and let us know. We've got the Great Smoky Mountains, and then Linda texted us this picture. She said for her, it's Switzerland, just the most gorgeous scenery, the freshest air, and then the runner-up would be Alaska. So let us know where your favorite place on Earth is as we celebrate Earth Day.
A lot of different options out there, and a lot of them right here in the Carolinas as well.
Right.
All right, make sure you watch us every single weekday morning starting 4:30 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte.
Have a wonderful Thursday.